Andrew McCART, IFL TV, in association with MTK Global. I'm here in Glasgow at the Hydro. With me I've got Scotland's own Lee McGregor. Lee, it was your first fight with your new coach Grant there. How do you assess your performance?
It was alright, it wasn't bad. I wouldn't say it was great, but I wouldn't say it was bad. It was just average, to be honest. I'm just glad to get in there and get rid of the rust in that, and yeah, just as I say, I've been inactive for a long time, so I'm just glad that I've been back in the ring. I've got rid of all the rust. I've been back under the bright lights. Exactly what I needed just before my Commonwealth title defence in 5 weeks.
You're saying that you're not with disappointing your performance, is it because you've got a big fight in 5 weeks and this is just you couldn't even get up for this fight?
Obviously there was no excuses, to be fair. I'm not saying I'm disappointed. I won the fight easy. I looked good in spells, but I just mean it was a late change of opponent. I was supposed to be fighting someone else yesterday, and then last minute change of opponent. This guy that fought tonight just comes to survive, and it's really hard to look good against someone who just comes to survive, especially when you hurt them so early on. He says to me himself, I hurt him in the first round with a body shot, and I knew that. And I think that's the worst thing that can happen to me is know I've hurt someone, because then you force it, and especially if someone's there to survive, it's even harder. So it's a lesson learned and more experience gained.
But it's a whole new scenario for you, because again you've just joined the Steel City gym down in Sheffield, a new coach and all that sort of stuff. Do you think this fight is going to stand you in good stead for the fight that you've got in 5 weeks' time against Scotland?
Yeah, definitely. It was a good learning curve for me. 6 rounds, as I say, just exactly what I need ahead of my Commonwealth title defence in June. So I'm glad it's happened. I'm glad I've got that experience now, and yeah, I'm all good to go on June 22nd now.
Let's talk about Scotland then. This is a fight that was made, got cancelled. Was it made again and then got cancelled, and then there was back and forth, and yeah. So this is the fight you've always wanted, isn't it?
Not so much I've always wanted it. It's more the fact that it was made, and I was fit and ready for the fight, and then he turned around and said after he pulled out the fight that I would avoid them all, and I was scared of him. It's delusional stuff that he was coming out with. So the fight's made now. Let's hope he turns up and backs his words up, because I'll be there June 22nd. I'm not sure if he will be though. Is there
a little bit of animosity between you two? Because of what's happened before?
It's just the fact that he's quite disrespectful, and he likes to use his mouth and get some attention for himself. So I hope he can back his words up in June, and we'll see what happens.
Do you think you can stop Scott?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, 12 rounds is a long time. I'm fit and strong for the weight, so who knows what can happen. We'll see on June.
A couple of more questions. Obviously, there's 2 huge fights on the bill. A good friend of yours, Josh Taylor, an Edinburgh boy like us. He's fighting for his first world title. Just give me your thoughts on Josh.
Oh, he's phenomenal talent. I can now really look forward to the fight. Obviously, I had my own fight to focus on. Now that that's out of the way, I can really look forward to it now, and watch one of my good friends become world champion. I'm absolutely buzzing for him, and I'll be throwing every shot with him in there, and I'll be taking every shot as well. Fingers crossed he can get the job done.
Here's a scenario. It's probably a long way for you, and your coach will probably give me a slap in the back of the head for asking. But
everyone says this.
Josh, there's never been two consecutive world champions in the city of Edinburgh. We've never had 2. We've always had Ken Buchanan, Alex Arthur, or whatever, Josh, and that. So do you think Josh will be a world champion at the same time? Do you think Edinburgh can see that?
Well, he's 28 now. I think within, say, give myself maybe 12 to 18 months, 2 years maybe, I could be challenging for world titles, and I believe he'll still be at world level and probably unifying belts at welterweight by that time. So high possibility that we could have 2 world champions. Yeah.
You're a bantamweight. Bantamweights are fighting tonight.
Yeah.
You're saying you're only 18 months away from them, so let's talk about them. INOUE Rodriguez, your thoughts on that fight?
I think it's a great fight. I think INOUE is obviously a bit special. He's a one-off talent and very, very special. I don't think there's anyone in the bantamweight division that can live with him, and I think he'll prove that tonight. If anyone can give him a challenge, it's probably Rodriguez, but I still don't give him a chance. So I think he'll clean up, he'll win the tournament, and I think his challenges are at super bantamweight, maybe even featherweight. I think that's where we'll see him in real tough fights. But at this level, he just seems a one-off, to be honest.
So what's next for you? Back down Sheffield Monday?
Back down to Sheffield next week. Yeah, right back into training. As I say, 5 weeks away. So work on a couple of things that didn't go quite well, or didn't feel like didn't work tonight, and just make sure I'm ready for.
Why is it?
I don't know. I'm not so much disappointed. It's just I'm quite happy, to be fair, that I've got rid of the rust. I did force it a bit at times, but it's hard when you've got someone in there who's only there to survive. I think when I'm at my best is when someone comes to have a go, and he never really done that tonight. So I think that's why I'm a bit disappointed.
Well, win's a win.
Yeah.
Is that right, coach?
Yeah, win's a win.
Win's a win. There we go. Grant, I'll probably get a word with you up to Lee's fight against Scotland. If
Yeah,
that's
that's
alright.
fine.
Good stuff. Well, Lee, thank you for this Five Pro TV, and for Neil as well.
Thank you.
Thanks very much,
Cheers,
bud.
mate.
Cheers.
Cheers.